Hello, everybody. Anthony Rodriguez here. I am the composer and producer for the God Soundtrack Suite Vol.1. I had the honor to finally release a full album back in July of 2025, and it was a great release. Had a great time producing it, and really just trying to use my love for God in music in different ways, apart from just playing in a church building, So we're here today, and I'm going to take you through each soundtrack for the next 10 days, which will be leading up to the first single for Volume 2. The title will be revealed on the day for pre-save. So be sure to stay tuned with this. I'm looking forward to this series of behind the scenes of the God Soundtrack Suite Volume 1. So let's get to it. First track is God. And what do I see with this? Is before mankind was created, before earth was lit up with light and all that good stuff, there were angels in heaven praising God. And there's a repeated phrase that I chose to use, which is part of the word, holy, holy, holy. So I have my Bible here, and in different parts of the Bible, there are verses that talk about angels in heaven. But I wanted to really choose Revelation, the book of Revelation, chapter 4, verse, I think it was verse 8. Yeah. So that reads, "And the four living creatures, each one of them having 6 wings, are full of eyes around and within. And day and night they do not cease to say, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God, the Almighty, who was and who is to come." So just with that verse, holy, holy, holy was the main thing for this soundtrack. So I'm going to take you through the soundtrack quickly. We are in Dolby Atmos format, and the playback is set to 2.0 direct, meaning that you will be able to hear the Atmos mix with any system that you're listening to this right now. So let's play this real quick and get you right on with your day. I appreciate your time. So let's get to it. So we start off with the choir. I can take you into the Atmos. I have the choir, the top fronts, the top rears, and also the reverbs just flying around. You can see in my Pro Tools session, quad setting on the top. You will also notice that there's no reverbs, no Atmos reverbs here. I have reverbs and delays, mostly different settings within the bed, as you can see here. See in the bed, I have it in the center, sides, and in the back, and in the tops. So the angels are saying holy, and there is a melodic line happening from another angel. So we have men, female angels worshiping with a lead. And then this takes us into I just love it because it just takes you into that atmosphere of just praising God. Forget about anything else that's happening. We are in heaven. There's nothing else around. That's what it is. So more authority happens with percussion. We can look at these things as symbolic, where there's angels with instruments. Yeah. I have them in the bed, meaning I don't have objects for these, for the percussion. So everything with the percussion is being with the front verb, a mid verb, and some verbs on the side, and in the back, left and right. So very in the ear level. So if you were to listen to this in an Atmos room, you're gonna get this around here, not on the tops. Right? And then one of my favorite things is the horns. I love the horns. I'm a big horn guy. French horns guy. So we can see where I have these. I have them in the back, in the middle, right in the back. I have them ear to side. And I have them in the front, lifted up a little bit with the heights. And I can show you here right now. Just keep in mind that these are objects, but they're also in the bed, meaning ear level, away from the objects. So for those that don't know, the bed is what you actually see with your eyes. When you see the speaker placements, that's what we consider the bed. Objects are metadata channels where they hold information, and you can place them anywhere in the field, in the 3D field, sound field, in this box. And so the speakers all work together to create that metadata, to keep it, to put it in simple terms. So if you hear the horn real quick, these green balls are the objects. So I have them also placed a little bit above what you would see with the speakers, but they will be placed here. So now the metadata, these speakers communicate with top speakers and the mid speakers, and it creates a sense of space that you can, your ear, what you're hearing is the horns coming out of the speakers, but also giving you that sense of, wait, it's up here, you know? It's all metadata driven, and it all feeds off the speakers, the physical speakers. As you can see that it's also here by the ears and the Atmos. So that is the side speakers, the physical speakers, playing it in a way where it feels like it's closer to you. So they're coming out of the speakers, working together as one, in simple terms. So that's the vision for that mix, and I hope I was able to explain it a little bit better. But it's all kind of like working as one. So for those, now that you guys know, the bed is what you actually see with the speaker. So if you were to sit in a theater room, in the movie theaters, you see the speakers, physical speakers. That would be the bed. So we can mix that with objects, which is metadata driven, and you can place the objects in different spots in the space, and the speakers work together to put that metadata into existing form. So now if you have something here, the speakers will create a distribution. They will distribute the sound in a way where it's gonna make it feel like that sound is there, or if it's over here, or if it's here. It's all metadata driven, and it all comes together with the group of speakers that are in that room. So that is God. Anything else? Yeah, there's a pad here. So now you can see the objects. I have a reverb happening right above the head. So how does that happen? So the quad speakers would distribute that sound and make it make it feel like it's there. Pretty much, you don't have a physical speaker there. You have a sound that's distributed by other speakers to create that metadata, to bring it into existence. I have objects on the side as well that's together with the physical speakers. So that is God from the God Soundtrack Suite Vol.1. I hope I was informative, and I hope that, this was inspirational. I love doing this. I love getting into the Atmos mix and just expanding this. Again, I thought about the people. I thought about, using imagination and using the tools here at Walk Sound Studio to really create this mix and to make it work. So you can actually hear the Dolby Atmos mix on Apple Music. If you have Apple devices like AirPod Max, AirPod Pros, or Beats Pro, or anything that has spatial audio, and you just have to turn it on your phone settings for Apple Music, and you can hear it in Dolby Atmos. You can hear the spatial audio, and you can use it with head tracking or fixed and still hear it in Atmos. For Tidal, Amazon Music, you can use like Sonos Ace, any other non-Apple device that has Dolby Atmos integrated, you could enjoy that as well. And for soundbars with Dolby Atmos compatibility, you can also enjoy that there too. And any recording studio, you can hear it there as well. So this is God, the first track, and I'll see you for the second track. Thank you so much for watching.